Welcome, welcome! I am Max, this is Kat, and we have today a very special episode. With me is Roger that, and we are talking Arwinian history. How are you, Roger?
I'm doing well. It's an honor to be here. I got on with Kat. It's a little check mark on the bucket list right there.
Oh, yes.
How are you
So,
today?
I am doing awesome. Had a little bit of a debate before. I'll publish that tomorrow for everyone to see. And tomorrow is Friday, so overall it's pretty good. All right. Who is Arwin and why are we talking about him today?
Uh, Arwin is Arwin is a wizard. He's also an oracle. He's also an elf. He's one of the most narcissistic people I've ever come across in my life, while simultaneously being one of the stupidest people I have literally ever laid eyes upon.
That is a fair assessment.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about some of the stuff that happened with Arwen, his journey in and out of YouTube, and now he's streaming on Rumble. But before we dive right in, people, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your street, and you subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. All right, Roger, you are going to lead the way. How did you, let me ask you this first. How did you find out about Arwen?
Um, Actually, I found out from Arwin on Toon's channel sometime last year, maybe mid to late in the year. There was a gentleman on his show called Sean G, and it was just a general conversation. It wasn't a debate or anything about anything specific, and he happened to bring up Arwin, so I looked into it. And during that conversation, he brought up a gentleman by the name of Jamie Sea Level. So I went searching and I found Jamie's videos and I immediately fell in love. And I'm like, I got to be a part of this. He also dropped a little nugget in the conversation by saying that there was a Discord server full of people who were totally dedicated to making Arwen's social media life hell. I don't know, for whatever reason, that sounded absolutely appealing to me. And more than a year later, here I am, and there Arwen goes.
Yeah, it is such a nice, juicy target to troll because he really gets triggered by it.
Yeah.
So it is satisfactory. And for those of you wondering, Jamie's channel is on the description below. So don't go there now, but save that and watch some of the videos he does. It's impeccable editing and really showcases the spirit of Arwen in videos. They're amazingly great.
I've never heard a gentleman tell a story the way that Jamie does without saying a word and just using clips to say what he needs to say.
Yeah,
He's incredible.
incredible, truly amazing work, and those surely take a lot of time to edit and put together. So
Yeah,
I take
the
my hat off to Jamie.
yeah, the one video I'd like to play a little bit of tonight for. Well, there's two videos really that I've got to give them a massive shout out to. I mean, granted, sure, they're the two videos that I'm in, but they took him the most amount of time to edit than anything else on his channel. He pumped his heart and soul into telling the story. Last Day on Arwen, and then the Streets of Rage Win. That's all of Jamie right there. Everything I know of this guy is in those two videos, and it comes out. He's fantastic.
Yes, I agree. I Last Day of Arwin on YouTube. That's how I got to know Jamie, and I was blown away. I think it was FTFE that showed it on his channel, and I couldn't stop laughing. That um, I went to watch it again, like immediately because it was so good.
Yeah, really.
So
I've seen it a few times myself, and I believe me, I was the one who curated a lot of those clips for him. I'm basically the librarian in the server that I'm in. I host an incredible amount of content. I cleared off 12 gigabytes on my phone yesterday alone of just clips that I poured into a channel in that servers, just so I have a place to keep them.
Oh, that is so good. Icy Spin says, same here, Max. That's where I was like, oh my God, yes. Oh my God, indeed.
It's awesome. Jamie has been an introduction to so many of his Arwinian fans and haters alike.
Right? And he brings people together from both the flat earth and the globe side.
Yeah,
Let me handle. I'll deal with this guy. Sunflower says, "Have you ever guys considered inviting a formidable theist? There is no such thing, or oppositional speaker instead of just bringing the lowest hanging fruit to collectively sandbag. Have you ever thought about fucking the hell off? If you don't like what we do here." I don't know, just like that, right? Or maybe start your own channel so that no one will watch you, but you'll
is that
still be away from here.
is that motherfucker from the Foundry?
No, he's our very own derpling. We do have derplings on our side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so
sounds like a
don't never
Vlad
mind.
fan.
He likes to root for the underdog, but yeah, Sunflower, you can fuck the hell off. All right. What would you like us to do first? Would you like to tell us some stories, or should we start with one?
Well, I guess the best way to do this would be to lay a little bit of the groundwork before we get into maybe videos or clips, because
You got it.
I want people to understand that I don't troll this asshole simply because he's flat Earth. I go after the lowest of the low. This is somebody that act adamantly and actively promotes self harm. He will have no problem whatsoever telling people to self delete. I don't really want to say the
Yeah.
words on your channel.
Mhm.
He will call for genocide. He will scream bloody murder every single time something goes wrong in the world. And this is just an angry, vile human being. And
Yeah.
I like to bully the bullies, and that's where I get my kicks out of. So
I
before we get
agree.
into anything, please keep in mind this guy is a total piece of shit. You might hear me play a clip or two where he's begging for money and saying that it's for food. This guy has more than enough. However, he spends his money on drugs and he spends his money on tobacco and then runs out towards the end of the month before his welfare kicks in. And he's too fucking lazy to go and get a job and fix his situation. So I don't care about the boohoo. Fuck you.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's I've seen some of that begging, and I'm not too fond of the high tech hobos, to be honest. Like, dude, get a job.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, your internet's paid. You know, you've got 16, 17 hours a day. 3 of them you dedicate to your show. The rest of the time is spent on fucking InfoWars. Get up off of your goddamn ass, or get up out of the floor bed that he sleeps in, and get the fuck to work.
Oh yeah. That's I agree. And I it's funny because like I work 8 hours a day and I also stream a bunch of hours more, and still I don't beg because I mean obviously since I'm employed I make enough money, but yeah.
No, I mean, life's hard
Remember you
for.
mentioned that
Go
when
ahead.
someone gives a little amount of money, he also actually pushes back at them and tells them what?
He calls him a fucking cheapskate and a parasite. He will scoff at $5, even though it's now $5 more than what he had a minute ago. And according to him and other streams, he can go get eggs with this. He can go get a fucking loaf of bread. He will have something that he didn't a few minutes ago, but because it's not $20 or higher, he will scoff at it. I was in Owen Benjamin's chat one day and I sent that guy $20, Owen Benjamin, just to fuck with Arwin. And he started going on, oh, that's a piddly amount of money. You're such a fucking cheapskate. And I kind of, well, dude, how much are you going to super chat? How much are you going to send Owen Benjamin right now, you motherfucker? And he didn't have an answer to that. But I got another little story for Owen Benjamin. We
Oh,
fucked him
he's a
good there.
fan. Arwin is a fan of Owen.
Oh my god, dude! Owen Benjamin is AKA Jesus Christ in Arwinian land. Um, so what we did is we ran a massive downvote campaign on Owen Benjamin's Rumble channel, and I think over the course of a week we added about anywhere from 8 to 10,000 downvotes and completely fucked his algorithm and put it to the mods that if you don't ban this cocksucker from your chat, I will do this for the next 3 months straight. Every single day, your ratio will be ass fucked. He told me that if I went back and I removed all of the downvotes that we put on him, he would ban Arwin. So I did it. The guy kept his word, and to this day, Arwin cannot chat in Owen Benjamin's stream on Rumble.
That is because he's in love with he would love to be friends
Yeah,
with Owen
dude.
Benjamin, but
Every day he would leave that chat going, "Thanks for the gravy, Big Bear." Yeah, well, it was just the weirdest thing for and I'm quoting him here, a oh shit, something anti-homosexual. But now that I'm here and I'm nervous, I'm forgetting clinically,
no worries.
clinically anti. I don't know. Fuck, I forget.
Oh,
Charlie,
I
what is
know
it?
what
You're
you're
in
talking.
chat. What did he say?
He's clinically homophobic.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah,
Sorry, I couldn't remember the word for me,
you got
for
it.
the life of me. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, he would thank another man who would, by all rights in the gay community, be considered a quote unquote bear for his gravy.
Oh
And
boy.
yeah, and never see that there's something wrong with saying that.
And now that we've touched on the clinically homophobic, it is a very big part of Arwen's character
Yes,
that he calls everyone the F slur and so on.
yes. And he will protest to the high heavens that he's not gay, despite having kissed a gentleman, at least admitted once. We have another guy who says he met him in person, a guy by the name of, we'll just call him by his YouTube name, Dutch Sailor, who went over to his house, and you can see him on one of his streams. Dutch Sailor claims that Arwin tried to kiss him too. So this is one that Arwin admitted, another guy that claims that he tried to do it, and I've got clips of Arwin saying that he loves females so much that he wishes he was one.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Brenda says, "Hello, Brenda. Arwin is deeply closeted. I think so too. I think that people that are constantly talking and caring about if someone is gay or yada yada, I think that those people have a very big internal conflict with their own sexuality. That's why they project that hate outwards." And I've seen it a lot of times. It's a pretty disgusting.
Yeah. And I mean, I have no problem with people of that persuasion. I have no problem with trans people. I have no problem whatsoever. You are allowed to love and be whoever the fuck you want to be in this world. And I don't think anybody should look at you differently for it. My problem lies is the way that he attacks the gay community
Hmm.
and people of that persuasion while simultaneously exhibiting all of these characteristics. I truly think he knows he is, and he fucking hates himself for it, and he
Yeah.
projects that. Whereas if he just admitted it, embraced it, who gives a shit, dude? Go be
No one would
happy.
care, right? Because it's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly. I wouldn't, if he came out of the closet, not only would I applaud his courage, I would never fucking goof on him for it. I'd still troll him for the asshole that he is, but I would never bring up that
Bring
aspect
that
of it
up.
again. No.
Right. I think the same thing. CK became a member. Thank you so much, CK, my bro. I humbly salute you. And also
CK.
CK gifted 10 Sherba Mate Talks memberships. They went to Zeptepi, I Killed Earl, Flip Havel, Steve Creepy Van, Evil Toe, Dustin, Where is it? Here. Dustin Titbull, Centerline King. Oh no, it's Andy. We're all Golga Fringens and Charles Arnold. You can all thank CK and enjoy your brand new emojis, which David revamped this past week. Pretty awesome. Dan
Excellent.
used his member message and said, "Yo, Max. Oh, fuck Arwin." Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Great message to
I
say.
mean, no, not
Um,
me, because
no,
I
no.
wouldn't want to put myself through that, but
Oh,
someone.
I don't think there's many people who would. And besides, when we after we play this one clip that I already sent you a few days ago as a teaser, you might see why. Just give me 1 minute. I'd like to say big shout out to Clutch, to Zeb Tepe, Charlie Welsh. These are just a handful of the guys in the Arwin server. CK is the newest member of our server, and she's fucking awesome. So I thank you all for being here. I appreciate you coming to watch, and you know how I feel about you. I love you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Icy Spin, been a member for 3 months. Roger, that fuck's a great friend and fantastic person. Indeed, thank you so much, Icy Spin.
Thank you, Spin. You're a friend and a scholar, and you've saved my ass in the last couple of months more than I can fucking count, and I appreciate you, buddy.
Brenda says, have you mentioned the panty shifting incident yet?
It's not panty
What is that?
shifting; it's panty sniffing.
Ah,
Okay, on two separate
okay.
occasions. Here we go. All right, Arwin comes on and he's all bummed out. Apparently, he's had some sort of altercation with the landlord. Now, you have to understand, Arwin lives in like a university type. I can't say the entire building's like a dormitory, but they have units that they rent to students. Now, I don't know
Okay.
how the fuck this guy got shacked up there, but he rents a room in one of these apartments that go. So he lives with two other university students, and one of them happens to be a younger female. I can't tell you how old she is, but I'm assuming because she's a student, she's not either far into her 20s or maybe just on the cusp. He got caught going into her room. Now, nobody knows why. He says it was to open the door for the cat, but there's a lock on the door. So,
Mm-hmm.
how'd you manage that if, the cat was already trying to get out of there or going in there? So he broke in. The other time it happened because he came on and said he had another altercation with the landlord, and the landlord was thinking about getting rid of him, is because he broke the lock to get in to reset the fucking router for the house. Now you're going into a young girl's room. You got caught not once but twice. You're a lonely dude. You can draw the parallels. What else might he have done in this particular room? And when I challenged him on, like, are you going in this woman's laundry, to see what the fuck is up? His reaction was kind of telling that,
Oh, wow.
maybe I could have been right. So for about a week or so, I hammered him on it. I mean, I probably made 30 to 40 socks that had some sort of variation of Arwin panty sniffing and or panty sniff Arwin. And by the end of it, he developed like a fucking twitch. Because it's what my gut was screaming at me just from the reaction that he had.
Right.
He got all fucking nervous about it, and so ever since then, he's earned the moniker Arwin the Panty Sniffer.
That is just great, but because he does have those things. I remember the first time I heard about Arwin. I think it was Toon was live and Arwin was live at the same time. And Toon was mentioning how if you go onto his channel and you say "nice crossbow," that Arwin will just like completely lose his shit.
Yep. He's got a decorative bow on the wall. I don't know if it's a crossbow. There's some other word for it because it's not quite a full crossbow. I don't think a man of his stature could handle such a thing. So we're going to call it like the ladies' version, which is much more suited for Arwin. But he's got it hanging on the wall, and unironically, it is pointed at his fucking head the whole time. It never moves, but it's just pointed there. And he gets very triggered if you mention it. To this day, I still don't know why. If you don't want people to talk about it, move it. Don't show it
right?
on camera. You take it off the wall. I don't quite understand it, but if you go into his chat and you say the word crossbow and nothing else, you will be banned.
Yes, and or he just loses. I kind of complimented him. I went in and said, "That's a nice crossbow," and he was like, "It's not a crossbow."
Yeah.
He's so easily triggered.
There are a bunch of words you can't say in his chat without getting immediately banned. You can't even bring up fucking samosas without getting banned. You say the word samosa, you're gone.
Uh, I don't know what a samosa is.
Okay, it's like a deep fried pastry with a vegetable mix on the inside. Sometimes they'll put meat in, but it's like an Indian, from that part of the world type of dish. They're fantastic. Um, but we brought it up because what he used to do is he used to go to the store every day before his show or after and save this Dutch pastry. It was in the form of a triangle. It wasn't quite a croissant, but he would call them Illuminati croissants because the triangle or whatever. And if you've
Uh
ever
huh.
seen what a pig does with food, this is the equivalent to watching Arwin eat on cam.
Oh
So we
my,
used,
yes.
oh God, it's disgusting. It's just fucking horrible. I've never seen anybody lick their fingers so much without bothered going to wash them or any. It's just, it is vile. It's an experience I don't wish upon anybody. I don't know how his family does Christmas dinner, but I just thank God I'm not them. Um,
Oh
it, it,
boy.
it's bad. It's bad. So we asked him if he ever had a samosa. Didn't like that question very much. Kind of scoffed at it. We quickly learned that that word is very triggering for him. So I made a few sock accounts, one called Infinite Samosa. He didn't like that very much. Banned, banned, banned. Every time you mention, you're gone.
There is one of Jamie's videos that it's like
Yeah,
banned.
yeah, yeah. I'm not even kidding. There was one day he went on a binge. I guess he was in a bad fucking mood. Lord knows why. Probably because he's just Arwin. And I think the record for sock accounts between another member, myself, and just general people who might not have even been associated with us was 174 accounts he tapped that one fucking day. He just banned. Yeah, there was
Just
another time too. And this is funny. Um, there's a gentleman in our group by the name of Steamy Traveler, and you'll see him. Well, you won't see him, but you'll see his name get mentioned throughout Jamie's videos.
yeah.
We call him the historian because, like Charlie Welsh, who's in chat, he's one of the oldest of us all. He's been there since the beginning. Um, he decided one of these days that he was going to play the character Mikey Smith and contact Arwin over Skype, which is now Teams. Pretend to be Mikey, and because Mikey's got that fucked up diabetic toe that he has to grind down, he
Yeah.
started showing Arwin pictures, and slowly and surely the pictures got worse and worse. And Arwin would be giving him medical advice because Arwin believes he's smarter than doctors and that people shouldn't go to doctors. Um, Finally, we get to a picture where the full toe has finally just dropped the fuck off. And Arwin's freaking out because Mikey's, or Steamy, but playing Mikey's telling him, "You told me to take CMOS. It would save my foot. Look at my fucking toe. It's gone." And Arwin's just free. "I never told you to do this. Don't pin this shit on me." And it was just too funny. Long story short, Steamy happens to slip in that he's got this mod named Sea Lightning at 300 miles and that he's going to send Sea Lightning to contact Arwin because he has a troll problem and that he could use Sea Lightning as a mod. So I went in playing Sea Lightning. Oh, it wasn't very hard. I just had to say the dumbest shit that you could fucking think of. And he believed it was me, gave me mod powers. I waited maybe about 3-4 weeks and I cleared, what was it, 42 pages of bans, I cleared the whole list. So we got every single one of our sock accounts back. And the next day, the accounts that he knew for sure that were banned, like my main one, started to show up in his chat. And he starts freaking out. How the fuck are you here? How are you here? And he went and checked his ban list. Where the fuck is it? What is going? It took him 2 days to figure out that he had. He took wrenches from other people before he took it from me. He didn't want to believe it was me because I was the only one showing up to do any work and banning people. Little did he know I was banning my own fucking accounts.
Jack Feder says for $9.99, are we now frowning on men wishing they were women? I have a friend who imagines being a woman standing in front of the mirror naked and touching himself all day. How can that be wrong? No. You know that we support the trans community and so on. The problem is that the blatant hypocrisy of someone being supremely homophobic and transphobic while at the same time exhibiting those tendencies. That's what kind of makes it funny with Arwin. That he just exudes self-hate, so that it's just funny. It is funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Jack, you should know me better than that, man. I don't goof
Yeah.
on anybody in that persuasion. I'm picking on him because it's an insecurity of his, and as a troll or somebody who likes to bully people who will bully you, I look for these little tells, and if I see one, I use it. And
Right.
that,
It's like me, for example, bashing on Witted for his gay. Jack says that was sarcasm. My bad, because my sarcasm doesn't work over text, Jack. So I love you. I hope you had an awesome birthday, Jack. Jumper cables on your hoo-ha. Ask Roger about that.
oh, okay, all right. CK's first day in there. Arwin is talking about, and this was just the other day, or might even yesterday. Arwin's going. She's encouraging him to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, which is one of Arwin's favorite subjects. She starts telling him that I dress up to play it, and Arwin's like, "Oh," he gets right into it. He's like, well, I don't know about dressing up. And you already know that the reason why he said that is because he can't afford a costume. He was, I wear all black, right? And he gets all excited. So she keeps goading him on and then just happens to mention that her ex-boyfriend, Timothy, used jumper cables on her. And he could see right away, he kind of like shook his head a little bit like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she said, "Yeah, it's not really a sexual thing or whatever. It's just, he used jumper cables on me." And he's like, "Don't put that out publicly. If you want to tell me these things, email me or contact me somehow, add me, and we can talk about it." And it's just whatever. And the conversation progressed or whatever. And she proceeds to say it again. My ex-boyfriend used jumper cables, but this time she includes the words on my hoo-ha. And fucking he reads it once or twice, doesn't quite register what the fuck a hoo-ha is. And I jumped in there with my Thor account and started talking about my hammer. And before long, he's like putting two to two together that he's listening to a sexual conversation. And you can't mention sex in front of Arwin at all because he just gets so uncomfortably fucking awkward about it.
Right?
Immediately banned us both. But it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and CK is just the best. I love CK, and
She's
when
a
she
beast.
goes hard, she really goes hard. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Tim Davidson says for $5, I've been telling people, no, the rapture did happen. Apparently, you're just not good enough. Thank
Look, the
you.
rapture did happen. The only reason why we're all still here is because we bounced back off the fucking
The
dome and
dome.
we're all
Yeah.
still alive.
Yep. All right. Should we play? You teased me that little clip of the butt thing, and I need to know what the hell that was. So
You
should we
got it
start?
handy?
I should. Give me 1 second. Where did that go? Was it
I
that was
put
on
it
the group,
into
right?
our little
The
Foundry
group.
chat. If you need to find it, search for the word teaser.
Yes, teaser. Perfect.
Yeah,
Little
and
teaser.
while you're
There
doing
we
for that,
go.
I'd like everybody to know that Arwin wants you to know that he's an amazing lover. He's given good fucks, he's given good squirts, and he's not a virgin. He wanted me to pass that along to you all.
Oh boy. All right. Here we go. Hold on to your hats if you're drinking or having something to eat. I would suggest maybe stopping for now.
It's all still measured flat. I mean,
Wait, no, that's not the one. Hold on.
No, hold on.
Mm,
I'll get it for you, buddy. Just give me
no,
a
no,
sec.
no. That was here. Found it. Found it. Sorry.
Yeah, you
There we
got it?
go. Yeah,
All right.
I just messed it up.
No worries.
I now I forgot to include the sound, and you know how that goes. It always happens.
Yeah, you don't
There
really
we go.
even need it, but the visuals do
No,
enough.
it's always better without sound.
somebody's using a saw blade down there.
If you see that thing here to his right, that's the crossbow in question.
I think.
What is that?
Okay. Um, that's the Arwinian diaper, Hashgate Buttgate.
No, what? No.
Yeah. We don't know if it's a hemorrhoid pad, but I don't think they make them shaped like that, or it is a full adult diaper. I don't know why he's wearing it. I have one particular theory that I'm fond of. Every time you mention the diaper in his chat, again, you're banned. So we've never gotten a fucking straight answer out of him. If you watch one of Jamie's videos, he will hold up a pair of pants that he has to tie a knot in the back of. However, this knot is significantly smaller than what you just saw. It doesn't quite add up, and he does the knot because his pants don't fit, and he refuses to buy new ones that do fit. But that's not a fucking diaper. It's a knot. I know the difference.
Right? Oh boy. The first thing that I thought when I saw the clip, Roger was mean. And yesterday he said me like, hey, a little teaser for tomorrow. And he sent me that and I was like, what is that? To me, it looked like one of those donuts for people who have hemorrhoids.
Yeah, but if you look on the side, there are contoured lines. That's not a donut.
Right? In another, like now that the video actually stopped and the last frame, I'll show you because I had to remove that from my screen because I had
Yeah,
to
your eyes.
put it back.
Yeah, I don't
This
blame
is
you.
where the player stops, and I was looking at that. I mean, that could be a big booty Latina, if you ask me.
Come on, he don't
I
know
see
Spanish to
those.
you, does he?
No, I know I know he's not, but I see those butts out and about on the street, so
Yeah.
they are
Okay.
somewhat familiar.
One guy said it was a fanny pack that he stuffed in his pants and put on backwards because he's a fucking idiot. My theory is this, and I obviously I can't prove it, but if you watch the video in half speed, right before he stands up, he looks at the camera and he gives it a smirk. This tells me somebody was watching and he either did it because he's got an old man daddy that pays him money to do shit like this, or he's got an old man daddy that he was just trying to impress.
Ah.
Either way, it's a fucking diaper.
Jack Feder says, so now wearing an adult diaper for convenience is wrong too. Look.
Yes, Jack.
I stream for 24 hours, but I mean, if you have to wear a diaper for your stream, like maybe consider eating some more solid food, a little bit more fiber.
No, I refuse to concede or give him that. This motherfucker takes a break every 10 to 15 minutes. He goes to the washroom. He has a cigarette. If he needed to go, he doesn't need a fucking diaper to do that. He will pause his fucking stream in the middle of, okay, yeah, I'm going to take a 2-minute break before a 2-minute break and then go.
There's
weird, no way. I'm sorry, Jack, you're wrong.
No, he's being sarcastic.
I'm being sarcastic.
I, for example, I shut off my camera when I'm going to eat, right? Because I don't know, it's not the best look for me, at least. Like eating on camera, I don't like it, right?
Can I handle your next super chat?
Yes.
Hey, Basil Problems. Yes, I have a job. Thank you for calling me a total loser. You're in here every day paying money for a fucking wrench on a channel that you can't stand, and you're making loser accusations? Go fuck yourself, bud.
Ooh, do you want some ointment for that burn? He is kind of right, Basil. But Basil, I can't figure him out because he has actually complimented. He has told me in other, like when we run into each other in other chat, he he says stuff like this. I like the channel actually. So I don't know. I can't figure him out. But thank you so much. CK for $5 says, Roger, please don't forget to share the lore about why he's not on YouTube anymore and only on Rumble.
I got you. Would you like to load the last day of Arwin on YouTube? And you can scroll up to, I'm sorry, about 24 minutes. Play the clip, and I will be happy to explain it.
You got it.
This is visuals, and I think Jamie Sea Level deserves some love, and like I said, he's my inspiration for being where I am as far as the server goes and with this great group of individuals. But play the video and I'll explain how I was able to do this.
You got it. Arwin's last day on YouTube. Got it here. The 24 minutes, right?
Yeah, maybe 20, anywhere. I can't remember the exact timestamp, but I know I come in at about 20, anywhere from 24 to 26 minutes. As soon as you see Beaker, start it there.
Beaker. Okay. Yeah, there. 26. Okay, let's
26 sounds right.
Back. I'll do 25 so we get a little bit more context and we locate people. And hey, seriously, go subscribe to Jamie Sea Level. Like, come on, please.
Yes, please.
It's totally worth it.
Not just subscribe, comment on his videos, tell him how much you love him, and tell him we sent you.
Oh, yeah. Like, look at that. There's my 8 months ago, my first comment. All right.
Look at that hair. Arwin. Look at that hair.
We'll talk about that in a few. Oh, shoot.
Yourself, you properly trim your own nails. And go fuck yourself, you dipshit. Anybody else want to get banned? I mean, show up, say something fucked up in the chat, and you'll be banned. Is it? Is it banned? Oh, fuck yourself, chunk overhead.
That was Charlie.
Anybody else want to have some
Charlie was chunk overhead.
Banned.
Banned.
Well, smart
that was Charlie
remark.
Welch. Okay, I'll stop. Let it play.
On this video, the part where this track starts, it is when I first saw it, I was like, "Ooh, that transition to like the techno is fantastic. So not
It's
only the
beautiful.
videos are great, the musical landscape, it's all just pure perfection. Like Jamie.
Kicked out?
What's up, buddy? What's going on?
Fucking bullshit. Wherever I
There I
go,
am.
you always there every time I speak up.
What the fuck are you looking at, tit fucker? Give your balls a cup.
You don't say anything ever. Then I speak up. You gotta say something shitty about me immediately after.
Fuck your entire fucking life, you piece of shit.
You stalking, disgusting scumbag.
Suck my Mr. Cocky, you fucking loser.
You think you can dampen my mood?
Well, fuck yeah, buddy.
Yeah, you can, you fucking retard.
Fuck you. Your breath is an existential crisis. Made me question my whole fucking life.
Go fuck yourself, you dipshit.
Fuck you. Your life is so fucking pathetic. I ran a charity 15K to raise awareness for it, you fucking loser.
You fucking degenerate.
Fuck you, Hypey. See what happens.
There's nothing you can do.
You piece of shit.
Nothing.
You fucking loser.
Nothing at all.
Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. You got it?
I'll tell you, you're cruising for a bruising.
If you're fucking stupid enough to try anything, you'll see a side of me that you're only gonna see once. Don't be an idiot. It's not worth dramatically changing the rest of your life for.
You're dead.
Think that that'll somehow demotivate me. It doesn't. All it does is give me a backdoor option that one day I might figure out who they
I knew he was a backdoorthy.
Yep.
Oh my! Like, this is all on the same day. This is the day that he got banned.
No. See, I got this thing. The way that Jamie curated all these clips was actually him talking to me. I will go into other people's chats and I'll just lurk there. And as soon as he says something, I have something already typed out, ready to say. So I'll go in. He says something in like the InfoWars chat, and boom, I'm the next person to say something. And I'll just keep doing that, and keep doing that. And it fucking drives him nuts.
Eric E, Master of Flat Earth, says, is Arwin still a member of Oakley's Flat Earth panel?
No.
I'll save this because we can explain that later or after we are done with Arwin's last day on YouTube. I'll save the question. I promise we'll answer that.
are, and then I will make sure that without doing anything that could implicate you, I will make sure that you will die. Yeah, that's where that leads to. There's nothing you can do about it.
Challenge accepted.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, what you gonna do then, huh? There's nothing you can do to stop it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Doesn't work anymore.
I'll be back.
A bunch of fucking wankers with an overinflated imagination about their own abilities. All trolls are fucking faggots, no exception. And there's nothing you can do. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. Put the Illuminati croissant in the oven as well. See you in 2 minutes.
Oh, Basil asked you, Roger, do you think it's okay to be a troll?
Yes, you are. Now fuck off.
I also agree with yes. I think it's a balance of the universe when you troll people who are horrible. It's like I did to, for example, Nathan Thompson in our debate. Nathan thinks he's a bully. So, I mean, I had to remind him that he's not. Jim Daniels for $5. I don't know them, haven't seen them before. I just sit here and laugh with everyone. P.S. Is Basil Problem actually Dick Wayne? Is that our first conspiracy? Love that. Wait, should we do a poll? One second. Let's go. I need to swap account. Oh my, we are 10 subs away from 900. Let's freaking go. One moment. Nope, not that. Sorry. doing the poll right now.
Can you add an
CK,
option? Is he
yes.
Dick Wayne? Yes, no, or just a dick?
Okay. Can Roger
Yeah.
explain why there was a campaign to get Arwin off the internet and the horrible things he did, the lying, etc.? If you want to take that while I finish the poll.
I mean, like I said, this guy has called for genocide, has called for the eradication of the LGBT community, has called for the entirety of Ukraine to be wiped off the map. Is an ultra far right extremist, believes that the left are demonically possessed, as any good right wing fuckhead believes, and just general hate speech. So people got fed up with it and launched a campaign and tried to get him taken off the internet. However, I stepped up and I got half of the job done.
Oh yeah. All right, we got that poll going. Basil for $5 says, Roger, what kind of work do you do? He works in Narnia business industries.
If you must know, I'm in transportation.
He moves your mama's fat ass.
That's
what he
exactly right. And she pays me very fucking well to do it because I'm good at it.
Wait, or let me go back to here.
Five minutes later.
Oh, my cat.
And I'm back.
Oh yes, there you are.
Do I owe you reparations for being part of the mean people, do I?
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old wizard lost his day.
You get what you fucking deserve!
Everyone, all around the world, everyone held hands and yelled, yeah! The children were playing, the butterflies were flying, and Arwin got banned from YouTube.
Yeah, actually, where you've paused it right there is the only 4 seconds that exist of the last show that he was doing, because although what I did was I filed copyright reports. Okay, I'll tell you how I did this. There was a gentleman by the name of Free Energy, or Free Energy, who made YouTube clips or videos, and he disappeared. He wrote a book, and his channel had laid dormant for a little while. So what Arwin did was he clipped about 2 minutes of a video, and he helped himself to it because he liked the video. And these 2 minutes he would play when he took his 2-minute break. So it was unedited, it was non-commentary, it was transformative, and therefore doesn't fall under free use. He couldn't use it. I managed to track this guy down because, like I said, I found out he wrote a book. I also found out he was Ukrainian. And I played him or sent him some of the clips of what Arwin had to say about Russia versus Ukraine and how Russia is Arwin's first country of love, we'll say. And this guy was mortified. Didn't want to get involved, though. But what he was kind enough to do was a little business transaction. For the grand total of 25 cents, I bought the rights to that video and copy ripped the motherfucker out of Arwin. And within 5 days after I filed what had to have been, I don't know, 24 copyright reports, it only took 3. They pulled the video and his channel, and he lost access to his backup channel because I guess he registered it with the same phone number while he was live. And what you're looking at right now is the 4 seconds that exist from the only 4 seconds that exist from the last fucking video that he had on YouTube. I told him.
Fucking hell.
Basil, hey, I told you it's okay to be a troll for a purpose. It's okay to troll people who are bad, like Arwin. It's okay to troll liars like Flatzoid and Roger Letwell and Ironwork. It's okay to troll those people. Don't mess with my friends, because like, don't speak to Peter at all. Just if you want to bother someone, Roger and I have implicitly agreed to interact with you in the chat because we are here on stage. So we agreed, don't mess with people in the audience, just mess with me and Roger that are here. We can take it and we can dish it out. Peter is a kind, friendly person, so don't bother my friend, okay?
And as per your last super chat there, Basil, yes, I enjoy being a Lyft driver and lifting your mama as much as humanly possible. She gives good head.
Yeah, it's not about the job, it's about the perks. Heh.
It's done. Fucking brilliant. It's over now.
Like the connections that Jamie does with this whole dancing funeral rites, that is just amazing.
Yeah, he's friggin' awesome.
Brenda says, ask Roger about Arwin's trans girlfriend.
It's not a trans girlfriend per se, but he's got one friend that is trans, and it's probably the only person of that persuasion that he will admit to being okay with. In any other mention of the subject, it's usually disgusting. But he's got one. I'm forgetting which way it went. I don't know if it used to be a transition from male to female or vice versa. I'm sorry, I can't recall at this particular moment in time, but he speaks very highly of the person. And again, it's just another contradiction that Arwin exhibits, because in general mention of the subject, he hates them. But here's another example of how that's not true.
So should we continue with this one? CK says that I should play another video. Or do you want to play some of the ones you prepared?
I'm okay to keep going with Jamie. Also, if you'd like to extend an invite to the panel, and rather than have these people in the chat, bring them up and we can all have a conversation. If I'm okay with that. Everybody but this Basil douche, because he just seems triggered. I'm sorry, dude. Like I said, if she couldn't go all the way down, I wouldn't even talk to your mom.
All right, peeps. I'll send the link to the Foundry, and I'll also put it here in case anyone wants to come up. CK says mine is a Jamie video that Roger sent me. All right, hold on, because I need to go to the other thingy.
Oh, was that his contradiction from the other day, CK, where he said he wouldn't smoke or do drugs on camera, but we've got video?
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Okay, yeah, you can play that too.
Steel City says, I don't think Basil ever joins voice pan as well. No, because we would have... we would figure out that his dick... We would figure out it's Dick Wayne. We've got Icy Flat. Hello.
What's up? What's up? Can you hear me loud and clear? 5 by 5.
Loud and clear.
My
5-5.
brother, what's going on?
What's up,
Welcome to
dude?
the Foundry. Drop your
That's
link.
right.
I
That's
hope you
it.
enjoyed the first hour.
Oh, dude. I'm losing it over here. It's been a good time. I love that video. Yeah, Jamie. I mean, yeah, he does a great job editing. Obviously, he's put a lot of work in, and it comes out in the form of a 37-minute video. Once every couple months. But man, when I see his name come up in my notifications, I'm like scrambling. Whatever I'm doing, I try to pause it so I can watch because he does a good job.
Yeah. I've seen like a bunch of them more than once, and every once in a while I just put them on, and the law of diminishing returns doesn't seem to apply there for some reason because they're always hilarious. All right.
Don't do drug promotion here. Specifically, like, I'm very against that. And if I'm going to be rolling some kind of smoke, I'm not going to smoke on screen. I'm not going to promote it. I'm going to be smoking like on the balcony away from the camera.
You fucking lying sack of shit.
Don't fucking call me a liar. I do not lie.
Nobody believes that fucking bullshit.
I don't lie. I never have lied. And I never will. I never will. Never will.
I said no lies.
I'd rather die than lie.
You forgot one very important thing, mate.
Arwinian history with Steamy Traveler.
I won't smoke a joint. They're smoking on camera.
Holy smokes!
Oh, busted.
Why do you keep digging the shit up, Steamy Traveler? I'm gonna be smoking on camera.
Peter says, in your background, Pig is being detected as a person.
I fixed
Yes.
it. Yeah, we know
It's,
that he's
it's
not
modern
real.
art. The faces of Cece.
I love
Welcome,
that. I put it on last night
CK.
for when I was chatting.
Good
with,
evening.
with
Good
Mike.
evening.
Hey,
My bro,
Hey,
my
CK.
humbly
my
bro.
homie.
My humbly bro.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. This is so much fun. Arwin is such a piece of shit.
Wait, is this not the video where
Yeah,
where's
it
the
was.
video where you guys were fighting? Wait,
Uh,
is this the video where
yeah, it
where's the
was.
video where you guys were fighting? Like you were taking Arwin down. I need to find that one. And then you guys were swapping characters, and it sort of shows all the characters.
Oh, the one that's Streets of Ragewin.
Yeah,
That's,
I want that one's so good. Do you have that one? If not, I'm looking for it.
I got it.
Yeah, it'll be
Oh,
his,
Bruce Wayne. I love your
second video.
icon.
I know, right? I'm always like, wait, Vlad's here in the founder? Oh, wait, it's Bruce Wayne. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm always like, what the hell?
Wait, I mean, we know that some Flat Earth characters have been doing some appearances on streams from the Clink. That does happen.
Yeah, that's true.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of mine has it on his list. Doesn't he just use CapCut?
I'm sorry?
Pretty sure he just uses CapCut to edit, right, Roger?
He uses a combination of three. CapCut is one. There's another, I think it's called Movie Player, and there's another one that he uses to animate some of these things.
Uh-huh.
He tried telling me once because I wanted to do what he was doing, and then I quickly realized that I'm just not talented.
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah,
this takes a lot of work. Brenda, your mic is buzzing a little bit.
Yeah, anybody that's done any
Everyone's,
editing kind of knows how difficult it is with what he's doing to really just like track faces over and over and over. It can take several, 10 minutes, even when you're going fast, to like try and get, the masking correct and stuff like that. So he does a good job.
So, one thing. Hold on, because we did have this question. There were a lot of things that happened with Arwin. So before we go into Streets of Ragewin, there were a lot of things that happened with Arwin. He was part of the Oakley panel. So he started making a sort of pre-show to the Oakley show where he would get super chat and so on while people were waiting for the show to start. So what happened was that Oakley realized that Arwin doing that show was Oakley losing money. So Oakley started doing his own show. And that started, friction between them. Roger, would you like to tell the rest?
Well, that's pretty much it. That's where it started. And Arwin was, everybody know Neo Cosentino?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Joe Pesci.
Before Joe Pesci was a predominant figure on FED, Arwin was Nathan Oakley's whipping boy. He was kept around to, I guess, prop up Nathan Oakley to make him seem smarter, because Arwin's half-cock ideas were so fucking far out there that it kind of made whatever Oakley said after it a little bit more reasonable. So Arwin finally got fed up with that, quit, and then demanded 500 euros from the community to come back. I believe they raised a total of $45, with Oakley sending a grand total of 10. And we always thought that was funny. But there was an episode of Flat Earth Early Bird. I am in possession of it. It is probably the rarest Flat Earth Early Bird episode ever made. And it's the one immediately after he left FED. And if you want, I can send you the link on YouTube, and I will warn you, it is vicious. I don't think your channel will be putting risk for it, but it's Arwin at his Arwinian.
Send me. I'll put it on the description below as a recommendation for you to watch under your own risk.
Yeah, I don't think it's just him screaming. I think you could get away with it, but if you don't want to, I understand.
No, I want to play right now the Streets of Rage one for a bit.
Yeah, go nuts.
It is kind of hilarious. And I also want to let people know that you see that Jamie picked a character with this kind of very long claws, because just like Mikey, Arwin leaves his claws, his nails very long for some reason. I don't know what that reason is, but yeah, it's
laziness. No. Oh, I know why. He told people, and I mean straight up, word for word, I use it to chop my food.
As we all
I'm not kidding.
I think we're speechless.
That's disgusting.
CK says we have a timestamp here. All right.
Well, if you go to like 9:55, that's when you start getting the fight scene, and then it switches out the characters, so you can see some of the other players that take down Arwin that are also in the fight.
Wait, I need donations, please.
Nope.
Need donations. That reminds me of the next story that we will tell after.
Go fuck your.
Wait.
There, like, because there's Roger, and then there's Jamie,
and they start. They start changing the players, like, so you see there's Duper.
Yeah,
there's
a ferret.
Where's Charlie? Charlie's there too.
Yeah, Charlie Welch is
go
there.
back
Duper
a little
Poons.
bit. I think before Duper.
I can't really tell the whole story without mentioning Duper as well. Duper was the guy who created the server. He was the first of us. And he was brilliant. He tried to play a character that was around anywhere from 18 to 22 years old. And he tried to be like a slow adult. Have you ever seen Mallory?
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically mimicked. I don't think he got his inspiration for that, but the parallels were uncanny. And he would go into Arwin's chat and frustrate Arwin like you wouldn't believe, just absolutely brutalize him without ever insulting him or anything. But he would wind Arwin up so bad just from being stupid.
Yeah. Duper. Duper appears in the when is one of the first that appears on the video on Arwin's last day on YouTube. It's like Arwin is really sad and rambling like, "Oh, my life's work." It's like, "Oh, hey, Duper."
Yeah, and that within that video, if you slow down the frames, it's in that song where he sings at the end, "You are a cunt."
Yes.
There's a picture of an email where he revealed to Arwin who he was. And the next day, Arwin got on his show and was just completely mortified by what he was reading in his email.
Brenda, I heard you were trying to speak. Go ahead.
Well, you're talking about never mind. I mean, I wanted to get to. I'm sorry. I'm confused a little bit.
Don't worry about it.
Have you gotten to the Tarot incident yet?
No, we're not going to talk about that.
You're not going to talk about that?
No.
Okay.
About what specifically?
The ferret incident, I think I heard.
Tarot.
What about him?
I know
He's an Indian flat earther that Arwin repeated some very offensive to him slurs that he got from Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin did some streams denigrating Indian people, and used these what were to him offensive slurs. There's a nickname that he used that Tarot considers very offensive, and he went on and on about it. And that is why Tarot 2.0 monitors Arwin's live show almost every day, because he's just filled with rage at Arwin. And it was really disgusting stuff too. There's a lot of, I guess you could call it racist or ethnic slurs being tossed around by Arwin, but it was pretty bad.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have this. If you haven't seen this, check this out. I'll leave you the link. I'll also post it. It's all on Jamie's channel. It's a masterful edit, and it has a Tony Jaa scene while like Arwin is just losing it in intermediate clips. Yeah, it's a great video.
Jamie,
the next
Jamie
thing that I wanted to bring up. The next thing that I wanted to bring up is the day that Arwin held his own stream at a hostage, saying that if he didn't get money, at least 20 euros in his PayPal, he was not going to stream anymore.
Hey, Brenda, I sent you a DM.
That is just...
only giving like $10 to... sounds like something Mr. Krabs would do.
Yeah, I mean, I had never seen anyone like. Imagine if I told you today, like, hey, I need you to send me $20, or I will not do a stream tomorrow, and I will not stream anymore until I get $20 in my PayPal sent directly.
Like, he's done that about every 3 months or so. He'll go on this. Nobody supports me. All the other streamers get support. I don't get support. They get daily support. And here I am 3 hours a day giving you this content for free, you fucking parasites. Give me $20 or I hold my own show hostage.
Right? It's like, can you imagine what kind of psychological mumbo jumbo has to be happening inside someone's head to hold their own stream hostage? Like, you know what I would do if I was
How
like,
does that even work? Holding your own stream hostage.
he thinks he's doing edge of science research, and I
Right.
shit you not, he thinks he's doing that. He thinks that the powers that be monitor his site. What he says, he does explorations from the dark world, right? And so he knows shit, and he predicts shit. He's really deluded on some things.
That is wild. That is wild.
I
Dan
wanted to address
says,
something that Dan said. Okay, go ahead, read it out, and then I'll address
yes.
it.
Dan for $2 says, Roger, how about Kat getting Arwin a job?
Yeah, this is a funny story. Well, it's sad, but it's typical Arwin. Conspiracy Cats went into his chat a few times, and he's extremely polite. Arwin didn't like that very much. Conspiracy Cats went as far as getting Arwin a job translating, where he worked from home, mind you. He didn't have to leave. He could sit at his computer and translate Dutch to English. He didn't last long. I think it was 3 days, 3 days tops, got fired. When Conspiracy Cats asked him about it, he told him to self-delete and banned him from his channel.
Wow.
Yeah.
One side note too of when I'm watching an Arwin stream, you know how sometimes you're watching a video and you're like, damn it froze again. And you'll like try to figure out how you'll go back, you'll kill the app, right? You'll you'll go back into YouTube, you'll go back to the stream, and you're like, okay, cool, there I am. That happens with Arwin like every 10 minutes or so, because he'll just sit here like this.
Yeah, he'll just be quiet. Just sit there.
He is the dead
and then he'll move for a second. I'm like, okay, it's good. But like he'll sit there and just look. And it's more boring than watching paint dry sometimes. It really is. But every now and then he'll blow up.
Yeah, he's just sitting there wanting you to admire him. He calls himself a battery of glory.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means in his own head, he's the sexiest motherfucker alive.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There are some clips where he says that I am very attractive. There's this, the women, when they connect with me, it's like, oh my God, no.
Yeah,
no.
he takes them to another level. Just simply being with them lifts them up, according to Arwin.
Was it yesterday or today? I can't remember.
Before.
But Zeb said something, and I repeated it and asked him about how many women have been on his floor bed. I got banned.
Yeah.
I mean, you described it perfectly.
He's got a cot. It's not big enough for two people, and it sits on the floor. So we call it his floor bed.
Yeah.
And like none of us are above the struggle, right? We're not, but he talks about himself as if he's just been delivered like from heaven, you know, like, and he's here to save everyone.
But yeah, not to derail you from the cat story.
Eric E. Master of Flat Earth says Arwin should pay viewers $20 to watch his show.
Well, no, because then he wouldn't have any money for himself, because
that's true.
It's pretty bad.
But, I mean, getting Arwin's show for free is actually expensive. I mean, if you ask me.
Yes,
And I'll let you go in just a second. Peter, LOL, if he doesn't want people to watch it free, he shouldn't publish it for free. Yeah, but the problem is that no one really wants to. Arwin's biggest audience is people who actively dislike him. He doesn't have many actual fans.
Okay, but this is his own doing, and I have to stress
that's
this.
True. Yeah.
At one time, he had a relatively healthy viewer base. He had regular support. He had people who tried to help him, and slowly, one by one, he would turn on them. I don't want to name names, but there was this one gentleman who was very, very kind to him, sent him some clothing, sent him some coffee mugs, would help him out. And as soon as this gentleman started to promote the idea of bettering yourself, Arwin turned on him and started telling him, stop trying to micromanage my fucking life. But he wasn't. He was just simply suggesting that, you know, there's a better way to go and do these things. You can have a job and still dedicate yourself to your show. You can go out and work 8 hours a day and come home, run a tight ship, do a 90-minute show, and you can succeed. Arwin wasn't having it. He doesn't like advice. He doesn't like you telling him that there's a better way to do things, because Arwin believes he's got it all figured out, whereas we can all see, everybody can painfully see that he doesn't.
Right? Like, he just doesn't want. Ricardo gifted 5 Sherman Mate Talks memberships for Steamy Traveler, Threatened Sanity, Michael Cooper, and Frody Ness. You are all welcome to. You are now materos. That's what we're calling materos and materas in Spanish. Materos is also both the plural for everyone. So enjoy, Ricardo. Thank you so much. Ricardo is from Uruguay nomás.
Nice. Speaking of things that people give Arwin, Toon doesn't like to talk about things that he does, but Toon actually got the guy a new mic whenever he was struggling. It was been a few years. He never mentioned it, and I think it came up. Somebody asked about it, and maybe the marathon stream that he did, where we started an Amazon wish list for Arwin. There may or may not have been many accessories for his crossbow.
I forgot about that.
Now that is a throwback right there. I want to go back and find that footage and present it somewhere. But he got him a new mic so that he could continue. He was in a tough spot, like he's been here and there time and again. But he never mentioned it and said anything about it, and it was a really good gesture on Toon's
Yeah, he also sent them a Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That Arwin never reads.
Arwin can't read. So cool.
Well,
let me read a couple more.
The camera that he was gifted. He was gifted 9,000. What was it? The 9,000?
The P900.
The P900.
P900 from
the P1 million. As
wait, everyone, silence!
Sorry.
Silence! Sunflower, join in the fun or go the fuck away.
I'm joining the fun.
Are you here to laugh?
I love laughing. Laughing is
Are
my
you
favorite
going
activity.
to speak to the topic? Because I will just kick you right now.
Of course I'm going to stick to the topic. I always do.
Oh, come
No,
on.
you don't.
Hey, just get rid of this fucking
You get
idiot.
one chance. You get one chance. Dan says, hey, I had an air mattress on the floor for the first couple of months when I moved cross country, but I went to get a bed as soon as possible. I mean,
Yep.
it all happens, but the problem is that he thinks so highly of himself, and also he's completely denying getting a job or kind of like improving himself in any kind of way. And if you watch the footage of when he got banned from YouTube, like, he unironically says, oh, over the last year I've been improving myself to get to be less aggressive, and meanwhile, like, he's been like literally flipping his lid at everyone. Jack Fetter says, my guess would be count the women in his freezer.
Jack loves to go there.
Oh my! That's
well, he talks about being hungry, but he lives in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of the most generous welfare states in the world, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know the local conditions, but I'm sure they must have food shelves. I myself visit food shelves every once in a while. It helps. I could go without, but it helps me out financially because there's things I don't have to buy, right? And so but he's just too proud to do that, and I tend to not feel sorry for people that are like that. I mean, if it's available, make use of it.
Yeah,
he went for the first time last month and has already been told not to come back.
How do you get kicked out of a? How do you get kicked out of a?
I don't know. I'm sure I'll get the whole story out of him eventually. But here's the thing, Brenda. He spends in excess of 200 euros a month on tobacco alone. God knows how much he spends on his marijuana habit. And I'm as much as I don't like to goof on people who don't have enough money to get around, if you have limited resources and you're spending that money like you have more than what you have, I tend not to feel sorry for you.
Roger, do you have limited resources?
Excuse me. I'm still speaking,
no,
Sunflower. Why don't you wait until I'm
you.
done and then you can pipe up?
Sunflower, fuck off. Fuck right off. I told you.
well,
are you here
I
to
can-
have fun? And you're like, no.
I can tell you that somebody got kicked out of the food shelf the last time I was there, and that was because they pulled a knife on somebody in line.
That'll do it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean,
that works.
Yeah,
that works.
that'll do it.
Arwin has so close. Sunflower, I told you, fuck off. We are laughing at Arwin, and here you are coming to start controlling.
Hey, Billy.
Just go away. Billy, how
Hi,
are
Billy.
you?
It's a good trade. It's a good trade.
I mean, yeah, I'll trade Sunflower for Billy any day. Billy is the man.
Yeah, Brenda, that's scary.
Nikki Lauder said 200 euros. Well, yeah, cigarettes are very expensive. No,
Very
Sunflower, no, go away.
Yeah, I timed them out until
cigarettes are
tomorrow, if that's
expensive
okay with you.
In
Yeah.
Europe.
It's not just the cigarettes too, and the marijuana. My buddy's up top. He's in the chat, and he made me think about something else. This fucking jackass will buy InfoWars supplements, which are at least 4 to 5 times the amount regular supplements are. And I mean, there was a study done on this. You can go and get vitamin D drops from your local pharmacy. They're the exact same quality for $4, what InfoWars will charge you $23 for. Plus, he's got to pay shipping from the United States to the Netherlands. So,
yeah. Kiwi Bush said social benefits is about 1,350 euro per month here in the Netherlands, and we have Banken places where you can get food. Thank you so much. You see, we have correspondents all over the world.
And the rent where he is right now, I can't imagine it would be completely unmanageable on something like that, because he doesn't rent a full apartment. He rents a room and he shares accommodations with 2 other people. So yeah, you know what I mean? It would not be unfeasible for him to have, say, 800 euros left over at the end of the month. And if I'm sorry, that's $200 a week for food, for whatever, for a single person. That's not unmanageable. But yet, every 20 days or less, he's on his show screaming starvation.
Billy, have you had any run-ins with Arwin, Billy, or any stories?
Yeah, I've heard him on the Earth Awakenings. He gets triggered very easily. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell him he's wrong about anything. If you tell him he's wrong about anything, he loses his shit.
Oh, yeah.
I played a clip for AC the other day about him talking about his holographic sun theory. He believes that the sun, the stars, the planets, the moon, every light in the sky is a hologram on a sphere, and the Earth, rather than being a ball, is a rectangle, and it fucking loops around this shit.
Pac-Man.
It's
Pac-Man.
I liken it to an IKEA bed set or something, I think.
Right.
It's a stair stepper.
And in this clip, he is screaming bloody murder that he is right. He is fucking right that everybody in the world has to adapt to him being right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Did you ever finish the story about his job, though, with cats, and how he basically didn't he have like a good job sort of lined up for him?
It was for him. It was a great job. I mean, work from home. Maybe I don't know what the hours were, but I can imagine they give you a certain amount of work. You have X amount of hours to complete it, and it was just translating Dutch to English, where he is bilingual. He can speak both languages. I mean, he's got some issues with English, but I mean, for the most part, and to his credit, and probably one of the only nice fucking things I'll say about him, he's got a pretty good vocabulary. He's not stupid in that respect. This was ideal for him, and he fucked it up. And he's done it again because what we did was we started looking for jobs that would be easy for him. And I found, or not me, we found a job that not only hired people in his position who haven't worked for a long time, might have been in the fringe of society, was a farm that grew organic food, which is right up his alley because he only eats organic food. He will not buy anything else. If it's GMO, he's not fucking interested in it. And the hours were pretty laxed. He even said it when I presented it to him in his show. Hey, you know what? That doesn't look very bad. Never went for it.
Yeah, he doesn't want to work. He wants to live off of what the government gives him and YouTube. But the problem is that he's not appealing. Imagine if I started insulting everyone who came over and then banning people and then crying because you don't give me. It's like you don't give me money. And when someone, for example, imagine I'm going to play Arwin for a second. Because, like, for example, even when Basil attacks me or attacks Cesar or so, I thank him for what he's doing. But imagine I'm Arwin and he's like, oh, you cheap bastard, you sent $5. Next super chat send 10 or don't send anything. And fuck you, by the way. Like, even someone like Basil with his playful teasing wouldn't take that much longer, right? So I'm out of character now. Basil, thank you for the $5. Roger, do you think you know as much math or physics or any other interesting subject as you know about Arwin?
Yeah, I can hold my own in flat Earth. And the other subject that I'm well versed in is Basil's mom.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm a fucking expert on that, bud.
Wait, I did that one.
Yeah.
Did I miss this one? Oh, yes, I missed this one. Will you drive FTFE around when he's in Nashville for the Christian Nationalism Convention?
I unfortunately, I would love to go and visit Nashville, but I'm pretty far from Tennessee. I don't know if you can tell by my accent, Basil, but I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
You smart motherfucker.
You and Mikey play golf on the weekends, isn't that right?
I don't think we let Canadians in. I don't think we let Canadians in anymore.
No, I know. And if you do, I get held in a cell for 2 weeks before I'm deported back home. So I'll have to wait until you guys make the right call in terms of voting. Well, Mexico, I'm Canadian. What the fuck?
Yeah, but no one cares. It's like, who is this guy? If he's foreigner, just go to Mexico.
So,
that's
here's a good question.
Like, he's not from America.
Roger,
fuck off to Mexico.
I heard they're deporting people to Africa.
Hold on, guys. Aston Richards, I'm in Toronto, buddy.
It's the Canadian Space Agency lying about space, Roger.
Because we made the Canada arm, eh?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you going
It
to
never
do,
went
Roger?
into space. We built it specifically just to give America a high five.
What are you going to do when the government of Canada goes bankrupt because Mikey Smith took all their money?
Oh my God.
I'm moving in with you, Max. I'm coming down there. We're gonna go get blow. We're gonna go get hookers, and we're gonna eat chavitos.
Yes,
and then you're gonna travel. You're gonna travel to Texas so that you can be present for when Mikey shows up wearing nothing but Versace and Prada and stuff to sue NASA, right?
No, screw him. I want some money for my. He owes me money for that little mini debate I had with him.
Oh,
I'm sending him an
God.
invoice.
Yeah.
Jim Daniels says Dick Wayne is Canadian. What's up with that too? For $2, thank you, Jim.
Coincidence?
You forgot the A
I don't.
at the end.
I don't think so. Jack Feder for $1.99 says, Roger, fuck you. Sorry, I just wanted to fit in.
Fuck you too, Roger.
Jack, I love you. Happy belated birthday. Fuck you too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Arwin did a presentation at a Flat Earth conference in the Netherlands.
Yes, he did, and we almost got. Remember that we almost got FTFE to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I got another story. My buddy Zeb just reminded me. Okay. These guys were fucking brilliant. Last September, there was a Flat Earth conference in the Netherlands. I believe it was in Amsterdam. We signed Arwin up to be a presenter. Okay. And they fucking bought it. I swear to God, they paid him $400 to fucking go have a presentation. The presentation is online somewhere. However, it's in Dutch. But if you put it to translate English, it'll work for you. The best part about it is the opening when he lies to a room full of people and says, "I am a physicist."
Oh boy! How do we not have this? What are we doing? Look, can you pause the stream, Max, while we go find this this buried footage so we can translate it live?
Wait, no, I thought Arwin did that.
Do you still have the link for that, buddy?
Hold on, I'll
God.
make if you have.
I'll learn Dutch in a week if I can just understand it.
Roger, I asked him if he did any LARPing, and he lied to me.
Oh my God! You don't say so.
Because clearly,
Wait, so I thought Arwin
Clearly
did
he
that
does.
on his own volition. That was you
No,
guys.
yeah, we saw
That's
he
so
wouldn't have
good.
done it on his own volition. That requires effort. We did that.
I love that. I love that so much.
And oh my God, for the
That's so
4
good.
weeks since they confirmed him to the time he actually had to go and speak, this dude was a nervous wreck. Every show he would come on so sad and like nervous. Like, oh, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to say. I've never
It's
done anything like
hard.
this before. Oh, I get it. I would be a fucking ball of nerves too.
Especially if you had no evidence, right? Like it's a lot heavier when you have no evidence.
The last thing I
it
would
was
do.
flat earthers.
The last thing I would do is get up and tell a room full of strangers is that I'm a fucking physicist.
That's fantastic.
And I'm
I
a
hope he
flat
wore a
earther.
white lab coat. That would just I would never watch another video. He shows up like JM Truth
Yeah, like Wit said.
and Wits Mount whatever the fuck.
Mount Rushmore,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, was it Rushmore? Yeah, that's right.
I see. I will find you the video. It's somewhere in my YouTube liked folder. I will get it to you.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna learn Dutch.
You can put on no. You can put on subtitles and switch it to English. It's not a great breakdown, but you'll get the gist of it.
It's a good reason to learn Dutch.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm an
these
astronaut.
days-
See? I even
You
have
are.
a spacesuit.
Yeah,
These
Yeah.
days you
Perfectly
should be able to. These
I
days
don't
you should be
believe
able to
you.
put
You're
it through
supposed to be-
AI. AI should translate it.
You're supposed to be Batman. Batman's not an astronaut.
Listen, Batman fights crime no matter where he's at. You put him on the ISS, I'm sure that they're probably shooting they're flipping coins off of the interior and stuff like that. Illegal things that he needs to be there for and stuff.
See, I see Bruce Wayne wearing a NASA suit and having the portal behind him. I think flat earthers really want to believe. They want to go to space, and they're just butthurt because they're flirfs.
Yeah.
Do I have the correct? Is that the correct? I have the wrong Bruce Wayne, don't I? Not Dick Wayne, do I?
Yeah, he's not Dick Wayne.
That's
Oh,
not Dick
fuck
Wayne.
me. Fuck me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Brenda, you're good. So
Taze,
thing-
I'm
oh,
listening
God.
to the live stream as I draw. Okay. Thank you. CK, go ahead.
It's like Peter.
Well, no, I mean, it's with Arwin, he pissed off his own base. Like, he is pissed off flat earthers, globers. Like, he's pissed off everyone with how he treats people.
Yeah.
And so Roger can sort of speak to some of that. It's not even about, what side you're on. He is just a disgusting, lying piece of shit.
Yeah.
Pretty
And I
much,
mean,
yep.
just because this is fresh in my mind from Tuesday's stream on Toon, Professor Phil Bell used to be a regular at Arwin's when he was on YouTube. And this gentleman is a brilliant man, a very kind and generous man with his time. Now, he would infuriate Arwin, not by trolling him, just by speaking physics and facts to him. So many times that Arwin would ban him, Phil would have to pay him a couple of bucks, and he would come back on. And the last time, or one of the last times Phil was on there, he triggered Arwin so bad that Arwin was threatening to call his job and have him fucking fired. I love you, Phil. You are awesome.
Oh my, the patience he had with Dick Wayne the other day was just unbelievable.
That's incredible.
You can really tell he's a teacher because he probably his advantage is that he probably has had someone, probably not on the same level, but someone very similar in level of stupidity to Dick. Just like, I don't understand. Ooh, we got a link from Zep.
Yes, that is the link to the Dutch Flat Earth Conference. Thank you very, very much, Zep. I appreciate you. Thank you. Icy Spin, save that, and that's what you wanted. I encourage everybody to watch that on English. It's fucking bizarre.
I put it in the private chat for us. Thank you,
Yes,
Zep.
I got it, Zep. Thanks so much.
I should also say before we continue, just because there's a bit of a break in the conversation, Zep is a master at winding Arwin up as well. They're both Dutch, and he's got a special knack for getting under Arwin's skin. I don't quite know how he gets it. Arwin gives him a little bit of patience and a long enough string, but sure enough, Zep won't make it through a full show and ends up getting banned just because he's pissed Arwin off. But I tip my hat to Zep for all the good work that he's done.
Eric E says, why would Phil say about physics that would upset Arwin? Because Arwin thinks he knows everything about physics.
Arwin's got his own model. He's one of those rare flat earthers that doesn't conform to the AE map, that doesn't conform to this specific model. He's special. He went out and built his own, he calls it non-loop or non-local holographic angular manifestations with looping Earth.
Oh my
God. That
God.
sounds as ridiculous as I could have imagined.
Yeah,
I can't
that
wait.
sounds even weirder than the SBPR, the supernatural biblical virtual reality biblical.
Look,
he believes in the Mercator map. Unironically, that's the flat Earth. That is the flat Earth. You go to one edge on left or right, and you appear on the other side. You go north. If you go north, I'm not really cognizant on what he thinks. If you go north, I don't understand.
You appear down below.
I'm not sure.
Like this. Waka 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 waka.
Doug, and you see the video you've got on your screen right now?
Waka 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 waka.
How the lady's face is blurred right out. That's not censored. That's herself trying to leave her own body.
I was wondering about that. Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out.
No problem.
All right, I'm gonna play this for like 3 minutes because I need to go to the toilet, and I'll be right back.
Een gesmolten ijzeren kern.
He sounds just as dumb in Dutch.
Iets van bewezen? Nee, totaal niet. Er is alleen maar over gespeculeerd, heel veel gespeculeerd. Dus uiteindelijk in de 20e eeuw nog is er de Deep Cola borehole in Rusland, hebben ze geboord en hebben ze geprobeerd te voorspellen van wat zit er nou aan de hand van P-golven en S-golven. Dat is een techniek waarbij je geluid naar beneden stuurt en dan aan de hand van de reflectiepatronen kan bepalen.
He only has one.
En dat
The turtleneck.
het goed.
He has
100
two,
meter.
but they both have holes in the elbows.
Compleet.
Yeah, the holes in the elbows will be a good
Dat
one.
bleek ook tijdens dat hele proces.
The elbow kink.
Elke keer dat ze een voorspelling deden.
Completely joking about that.
Graven ze dieper en dan bleek
I
er
wasn't
gewoon helemaal
joking.
niks van te kloppen. Echt bij elke stap klopt er helemaal niks van. Dus ja, een gesmolten kern.
That poor woman.
Dat is een concept waar eigenlijk niet zoveel draagvlak voor is.
I can't imagine what she might be smelling. He doesn't bathe regularly.
Just think, Roger, if you weren't here to set this up for him, you and Zep Tepe, like, we would not even be watching this. Isn't that crazy?
I forgot all about this. I mean, there's just so much has happened in the last year and a bit. It's hard to just organize it because it's all chaos.
I wonder if he has any idea that you guys did this.
Oh yeah, we told him.
Oh, okay.
After the fact.
Yeah. If
we told him before, he wouldn't want anything to do with it because he would have thought it was some sort of setup. So we just let him believe that they reached out to him, that they found his work somehow. And
it was inspiring.
Yeah, and when he caught back, it's when we told him, we showed him the emails, like, here you go, asshole. What do you think of this?
I'm loving this.
Do you notice that little square box with the L? That's League of Legends.
Oh,
That he
that's
has a
adorable.
message from League of
Wait,
Legends.
what?
Yes.
Oh.
Gamer bro.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Like he has a game open while he's doing the presentation. Lovely.
Oh,
very, very professional, sir.
DK, back up from your screen. I can smell him through my screen.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah, it smells like stale cigarettes and BO.
There are two people that you can smell directly from your screen without the technology being invented. Arwin and Oakley.
Oh, I was just gonna say Oakley. Did you see him today with the herpes all over his face?
With the
What
herpes,
fuck?
yes!
Yes. Oh
I'm
my
glad I
god.
missed that.
I'll send you
with that.
pictures, buddy. I took screenshots.
I got you. I got you.
I did not know that.
Oh my god, he looks, and in the same, while he's doing a video with the face full of herpes, he's calling Dave
Flat Earth
McKeon
Dave
ugly and fuckable and all kind of stuff. Like,
Oh,
seriously.
you didn't hear him going on about how fucking ugly Flat Earth Dave is either?
I thought he was talking about Dave McKeon.
No,
That's
what
the
happened?
Dave that I thought I heard him say that was unfuckable.
What happened? Well, he did say that. I just don't know. I didn't get through the whole video today, but right at the beginning, there's a gentleman on his panel who was sitting there and said something about, I'd like to mark this occasion because it's a special day. This is the longest that my wife has been able to get through one of your shows because you use the R and S word. And then she wanted to know what happened between the falling out between you and Flat Earth Dave. And that's what set him off.
Ah, right. Yeah. I saw that because I saw that they were talking about the guy that we had on the other day, the sign maker. He was like super triggered about him going out of Flat Earth.
Well, then Oakley used the N word today, hard R.
Oh my!
Oh, no.
Yes, I heard
Oh
that.
yes.
Really?
Oh yes. Oh yes. In the after show.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that
He's
he was
done it
saying-
several times. That's why he was kicked out of politics server.
Yep. Wild, absolutely wild. Still City says, what about Fred Globy's nomination for top left? Someone once said on Fred's live to him, his room looks like it stinks. I'm not familiar with TikTok flirts. But someone also said, hold on. Someone also mentioned the blobs, and yeah, I think that you can hear. Kyle, I don't think Kyle smells. He's just doesn't
he's
like
a
brush
Mormon.
his hair and has a messy beard. But
Kyle
Shane and
smells
Alan, the blobs do. Yeah, the blobs actually.
Yeah.
You can
Kyle
smell
smells of baby powder.
them. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Why'd you bring up the
Matthias.
blobs? Oh god, I almost got the smell of Arwin out of my nose, and now it's just coming back.
Yes,
Well, here,
I'm sorry.
I tell you what, I've got it's a 5-minute clip that I'd like to play, and we
You
can
got it.
kind of get back on to Arwin. I just gotta remember how to share my screen here, as I'm not familiar.
On the
Present.
bottom, yeah, present, and remember to enable the sound.
Yes. Okay. Present. Share screen. Discord. Share. Give me a minute. I'm used to a different app.
No worries, but we got it. It's loading.
Okay.
There
Let
we
me know
go.
if you can see this.
Yep.
Fuck this crap.
Okay. Now, let me set this up. Okay. Our good friend, Steamy Traveler, had, again, laid the groundwork and played a character that ended up getting mod. And what he did was, when you're in Rumble, you can load your mod page, and as Arwin is adding to the list, you can remove people from the list. Now, what you're about to see for the next 5 minutes went on for 4 days straight before Arwin figured out that, okay, this might be a rogue mod, but only after his chat repeatedly told him it was a rogue mod. And what you're about to watch is fucking glorious.
Can't wait.
Peter says, is Arwen perpetually imprisoned in that archway? Yes.
Think so. Yeah.
Okay, it's not playing.
How the hell are they
There we
doing
go.
this? They're banned, and yet they are still putting messages in my chat with banned accounts. Rumble, how the fuck is this happening? How the fuck is this fucking happening? How are they posting messages with literally banned accounts? How is this happening? It's technically impossible. How the fuck is it happening? Like when I hover over their name, they don't even give the option. It says already muted.
Oh yeah, the globe hackers are in full force.
He's responding pretty reasonably, if you ask me.
All of this is dead air. Like, that drives me crazy. Dead air drives me off the wall.
Look at his face, though. He's just bemused. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm rounding out the show.
Yep.
This is
Well, I thought you
fucking
paused it.
insane, Rumble. This is genuinely insane.
No.
You are currently being hacked by these fucking scumbags.
Oh shit!
Being hacked.
FBI.
So,
Holy
Do you
hell.
realize,
you should know,
Rumble, that
Max.
you are being hacked right now by these people?
That is-
Watch his hair. He's going to get really close
should
to
know
the
You're
that.
camera.
provably being hacked right now.
Must be Max the hacker.
Yes.
Do you
everyone-
realize, Rumble, that you are being hacked live right now by these people right here in my chat? Let me prove it to you. Let me show you. See? See that?
And he thinks Rumble's watching. This is the best part. It's like,
How-
yeah,
how is
Rumble's
this
sitting
happening?
there watching your fucking show.
Rumble doesn't watch any of their shit. They don't care.
Silly.
Yeah, but he's talking to him like somebody's there. Like an admin's like, yeah, okay, I got you, bro.
What's going on here?
My friend Leo came up. Where is he? Who's this
In
goober?
one chat it
It's a
said
very
already
toxic
muted, in the
flirt.
other not? What the fuck is
also-
this? Kicked you 15 euros today? Thank you, Blue Pill Evolution. I appreciate that. And could you please, and I mean this, Blue Pill Evolution, I really, really mean it, never, ever say his fucking name in my chat again.
Not
Ever.
allowed to say
Not
my name
one
in the
time.
chat.
Say his name.
Do not name him. Do not say the name. That's all.
That's how bad we've
Um,
gotten this guy.
Oh boy.
By the way, this template was made for Arwin by Adam Meekin. There's no way Arwin could actually do
bills.
this.
Yeah, fuck you.
You
The
know why
Renaissance
he
Fair.
uses it? He uses it so that you can't see the rest of his house
right.
or apartment.
It
or
sucks. This is not what I want.
Bedroom. Okay, I'm going to stop it
I
here.
don't want to get money for fucking.
And there is a continuation for it where he absolutely goes mental. If you want me to play that, I can.
Yes, please.
Please do.
Let me read. Basil for $5 says, Roger, when the U.S. takes over Canada, how will you justify your marijuana usage? What?
What the fuck kind of question is that?
I will simply move to a state that fucking it's legal in and
come
bring
to
your mom with
Uruguay.
me
It's legal
because
here.
I like a good deep throat when I smoke a joint.
I mean, in Uruguay it's legal, so it's all good. Dude, it's weed is going to inevitably be illegal in all of the U.S. at the federal level. there's no arguing that. Zep Depi says internet lost the ball crush incident.
Ooh, I like the way that sounds.
Yes,
what did he say? I'm sorry, I missed that.
So I'll explain. I asked the chat, you got your long-term friends. I don't want to call them out just in case they don't want to be mentioned, but like, are there any things that you could talk about with Arwin? And that's what he was referring to. So the ball crush incident, what's that? And the internet loss, him showing his jacket,
God.
Dark World.
Okay,
Beep
yeah.
82. Beep 82.
I don't know the ball crush incident. This motherfucker went on camera, and I got clips of that too. They're somewhere in this particular channel. His internet went down for about 3 days, but it technically didn't go down. He fucked up a setting, and he couldn't figure out what he did. So he spent 3 days without the internet. Managed to get something working where he had like a limited connection, got on camera and started fucking crying about how much he missed everybody, how he felt so isolated because he had to watch movies that were saved on a hard drive, and just sat there and bawled for like 2 hours before somebody told him how to fix what he had done with his net card.
Oh my.
Yeah, it wasn't that his internet went out. He had tried to switch, I believe, to a wireless connection from a wired to a wireless connection, because I believe the roommate had a fuck enough of him and wanted the cable out of her room. So he had to switch to like I said, a wireless card. He installed it, but he didn't do the patching of it correctly, and he cried like a little bitch.
That seems to be the end of any comment for a lot of these flirts is like, yeah, and he was just a bitch.
Well, and then there was this time where he claimed, and I know it's a lie for a fact because MC Toon told me, he did a show where he claimed he had gotten demonetized for hate speech, and he kept emailing YouTube and he wouldn't get an answer. He shut it down because YouTube money is considered income and he would have to pay taxes on that. The very next stream he got on, and I genuinely think this was a setup as well, about 45 minutes into the stream, he got like a debt letter, which is really strange because mail doesn't get delivered to your fucking bedroom. I've never had it. I've never had it delivered to my bedroom, but he got on camera, and I mean, this is probably the worst I've ever seen him cry. And remind me to tell you about cancer after I say this.
Oh,
he started crying like you would not fucking believe because you think he owed $500 in health insurance or something to that effect. You would have thought that this motherfucker was 100 or 200 grand in the hole. Like the world was going to fucking end. Started begging everybody on stream to pony up a little bit of money so that he didn't have to fucking lose his house, lose his computer, lose whatever it was that he thought that they were going to fucking take because he owed $500. Now, this is a gentleman who has told people repeatedly that crying cures cancer.
Oh my, yes. And also that if you're a man and you cry, that's gay.
Yeah, and don't do it in public. If you're a man and cry, you got to go and hide and do it like a good man because women don't want weak men. They want a badass man who are successful.
Roger, to be fair, RFK Jr., the Surgeon General of the United States, probably agrees with him.
I guarantee that, actually. That's a good point.
Yeah.
You're talking about a man who had a brain worm, and I'm not talking about the kind I give Basil's mom. I'm talking about a real brain
had a
worm.
man. The brainworm had a man.
Clutch also reminds us of something. Arwin also says that glasses are gay. If you wear glasses, that's
oh yeah,
I wear glasses.
Went in with that Totally.
If you wear glasses, you're gay. If you're in a wheelchair, you're gay. If you have any sort of disability whatsoever, you are gay. So we asked them, I'm like, well, what happens if you lose a leg? If you get it cut off and it's amputated because of an accident or whatever? Yeah, you're gay. So, yeah, but in his little man bitch purse, he's got this tiny little monocle or magnifying glass, which he uses to read fucking fine print on legal forms.
Because he's
Merces aren't gay though. Merces aren't gay.
I wonder if you wear glasses. If you wear glasses, you're bald, you're crying, and you're in a wheelchair, and you have a missing leg. What are you, like the king of the gays?
Super gay.
Dude, you're at every parade. You're leading it, right? You're just leading it.
Icy Spin for $2 said once in the chat, if you like when CK takes the mic, we all know that CK's milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And Jack Fetter for $1.99. Roger, is Basil your abandoned bastard son?
I honestly think I might have somehow jilted him, or I know, stiffed him on a blind date, because I've never seen a guy go harder after my ass in my entire life. I mean, Arwin doesn't even hate me as much as this guy does, but I mean, I do fuck his mom pretty well, so.
Arnold for $5, thank you so much. Why do the homosexuals get the best parking? Arwin, probably.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another thing too. Low Fruit just reminded me. Arwin once said that he could repair brain damage. Yes.
Right.
I can't stress. Yeah, I can't stress how much this man thinks he knows more than the entire medical community.
Oh yeah.
He can do the thing, Roger. He can do the thing with his hands and heal you.
Oh, the technique. Yes.
Yes, the technique,
yes.
he calls it. Yes, go into that, because he's
not
done
only
it
that
on screen.
Yeah,
I'm distracted by
Good point, Brenda.
He
Bruce
has
Wayne's
this.
scuba suit.
He has this thing where he's like a healer type thing. You know, like what do they call them? They're like Catholic. They're very churchy. I'm forgetting the name right now. Yes. Okay. He believes he's like one of those. If you pay him a little bit of money, he will perform what's called the technique on you and cure all what ails you. He also believes that he can exorcise the demons from your room without ever being in that room. He's like an online cure-all service. It's fucking bizarre. But like I said, these are some of the things that he wants to do for money. Once he offered people, you can pay me $30 to watch me drink coffee during my show. Or if you want me to eat croissants on a daily basis, send me $60 and I will eat a croissant on camera for you.
Oh my God.
He's the kind of guy that should have done the James Randi challenge back when James Randi was alive. I think the foundation is still doing it, but he could have won $1 million just like
now,
that.
Here's the real question. Can he make you orgasm?
I don't think he's ever made anybody orgasm in his entire life. Here's the thing.
Just use his hands.
No, that's
his
you,
descent.
boy. No, that mute, Mikey boy, you go on timeout. No.
He can make himself, I guess.
No.
He can do it to himself.
I can pinpoint for you where his descent into flat Earth truly began. This was about 10 years ago, and he was with this girl that he claimed. If you listen to him, this woman's a supermodel. He spent about 2 years with her. She got so sick of his shit, broke up, tried to kick him out. He wouldn't fucking leave. So what did she have to do to get rid of him? She started banging dudes in the next room and was excessively loud so that he would get the hint and fucking move out. Yeah. From there, he found flat Earth.
He also has a hang up. You probably notice how he has a full comb over because he also says that being bald is gay for some reason.
See, I would never goof on anybody for hair loss. I fortunately have a beautiful head of hair. I just choose to shave it. So I'm sorry to you, bald
nothing
gentlemen.
like CC though. Nothing like CC.
No. Well, I mean, maybe if I grew it, but I don't. I prefer a cleanly shaven head. I wouldn't goof on him except for the fact that how hard he tries to hide the fact that he's bald. And I mean, had I let that clip play to its totality, there is a shot of him leaning forward into the screen because he gets mad. And I mean, you could skip rocks across the fucking strands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that bad.
Like, I mean, he's going down the route of myself. It started with me. I had a beautiful head of blonde hair. I love my hair.
Oh,
and then it started getting like 2 garage entrances, and then they kind of tore the foyer, and they put a pool here, and then it was like, yeah, okay, I'm bald. That's it.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are women that are specifically attracted to bald guys, that they're like the same way that I'm attracted to redheads. There's women that, in general, women and you know, if you're gay, gays, whatever, there's people who are attracted to bald people. It's just like,
that's true.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, and it's
That's
also,
true.
let me just tell you a secret. It's very intimate because they touch your scalp. So
That's
you know,
right.
it's more of a direct contact. CK knows what I'm talking about.
So I just want to, Roger, that you have some people in the chat that are talking about his ex-wife Dave, that hair island, as Jamie calls it, and then also Zep says something about
I was
when
about
he
to
put a
address that.
bag. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Before we got too far off the topic of Arwin's love life, he went on about this girl that he dated, or I don't know if it was just for sex. He told the story that he would have to put a paper bag over her head because she was so fucking ugly. And in a later stream, he went on about how treating women poorly is wrong and should be punishable by torture. And we kind of pointed out to him, what about the bag lady? And he didn't like that very much. But like I said, this is just one of probably a million contradictions this guy says.
Isn't that called autoerotic asphyxiation?
None that had nothing to do with that. The way he told it, he specifically said she was so ugly I couldn't look at her.
That is wild.
Well, that's not very nice.
Jim Daniels for $2 says, "Gotta dip out and watch Toon. Love you. Bye." We'll be there in a little bit. Yeah, I already have the redirect set up, but you know, there's always the intro to the show. So look, we have another bald. That's gay. But Billy, I think, makes up with his magnificent beard.
And I have glasses too, so I'm extra.
Oh, yeah.
Extra super gay.
I
Me
wear
too.
glasses. I'm nearsighted, so when I drive, I wear glasses. I look good.
Yeah, that's wild. Algorithm says men who are bald in the back are lovers. Men who are bald in the front are thinkers. Men who are bald all over think that they're lovers.
Have you guys ever seen a Curb Your Enthusiasm episode where Larry uses handicapped people to his advantage? Like he dates someone and in his phone he puts Denise handicapped and I forget the other girl, but he would use them just so he could get preferential treatment. Like when he goes to a restaurant, they'd get called in front of everyone else, or he'd be able to ride with them so that he could park close to the grocery store and stuff like that. And he would just date them for these benefits.
Wow.
God, it's one of my favorite shows of all time, but it's just one of those things where you think about it every now and then. Hopefully people that are using their handicap stickers and stuff are using it for good reason, but I'm sure just like anything, it leads itself to, have some abuse in the system. But
yeah,
Roger, share that link if you want more.
What I did,
Arwin raging.
Yeah, there's a lot of clips curated. I haven't updated it in a little while, but they're just some of the worst of Arwin. Many of these I wouldn't play on your show because I would worry about you getting tapped for hate speech or unfriendly content. And I mean, it's fine and dandy to sit here and have a laugh at the guy, but I said, if you really want to see the disturbing side of Arwin, go to that link. There's lots of videos, and we started streaming his live show a couple of days ago on this channel at 8 a.m. Eastern. If anybody's interested, come check us out.
Buxold Buster for $5 says Arwin is an all-time top 3 Flurf, and that is a hill I will die.
Oh, yo, Buck, what's going on, buddy? This guy is an Arwin. How do you say an Arwin troll as well? He fucking winds Arwin right up good and proper. What's going on, buddy? I hadn't seen you in a long time. I hope you're okay.
Says, I have Arwin's phone number if you want to give him a call. I only have my office phone number, so I can't do that. I'm sorry. I would definitely would. But no, I don't want to give him my office phone number. Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I believe CK asked about it earlier. That P900 came from Ranty, and he couldn't figure out how to use it properly. I'm sure he took a couple of pictures with it, but it's not exactly like a point and snap camera. There's some features to it and some buttons that you'd have to press other than click. And what he ended up doing was shelving it, and then started bragging about the thick layer of dust that it was collecting because Ranty had come out as a globe earther. He left flat Earth, so obviously Arwin had to give him some hate.
Well, he's an agent and he's a shill, and
yes,
he's also he likes the number 33. His grandfather most likely was 33rd Freemason, 33rd level or whatever they call it. And he's probably campaigned against many Christian organizations and stuff like that. I'm totally kidding, by the way. But so in case someone hears me and takes me out of context. So yeah.
Let me finish the poll. Is Basil Dick Wayne? Just a Dick got 81%. Yes got 14, and no got 5.
He doesn't talk with the same cadence.
Is it that?
I think in the chat you could just kind of just identify like this is Dick Wayne.
A funny thing.
You see, I can debunk that right now. If Basil was Dick when he super chats, it has a Canadian dollar sign in front, like the Canadian. You can tell Basil's super chatting from the U.S. Can't be the same person.
Hey, Roger. Oh, sorry, man.
Go ahead, TK.
I was just going to ask Roger, what does Dark World Ginger Jesus mean?
Okay, now this is going to take a little bit to actually fully cover.
All right, we'll do this last one, and then we'll wrap it up. Because Toon's over his intro and so on, and we'll go over there.
Okay, I'll try to make this as brief as possible, but I've got to give context. Arwin, when he was younger, did some psychedelics.
No shit.
And during one of these psychedelic trips, he had what could only be described as psychosis. He believes, and I firmly believes, that he saw the future, the past, and the present all at the same time, that he spent 80 fucking years there and gained all this wisdom to bestow onto the present. He believes Jesus Christ himself was a ginger, not of Arabic descent, not a Jew, and that was just a man. I can't argue with the last one, but the Dark World serves Arwin's theories, and it keeps coming back. Like I'll try to give you an example. Maybe 2 months ago, Alex Jones was promoting this product called blue methylene. It was supposed to promote brain activity, whatever, but it's just another bullshit thing that Alex Jones is selling. When he came out with it, Arwin was like, oh, that was in my vision. I saw it in the Dark World. Everything that happens, Arwin has seen it in the Dark World. It doesn't matter what the fuck it was.
He recalls back to that one instance.
Exactly. What else did he do?
Well, he was just the redheaded stepchild.
What's the lesbian Hitler clone?
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. Hitler was just a normal, misunderstood dude, according to Arwin. But when they killed him, they had already swapped out a body double, and lesbian Hitler was born because they didn't kill a guy; they killed the female impersonating Hitler, and she was a lesbian.
Were you guys taking notes?
That is
Like,
just
I
wild.
don't know how I
Just
obtained all
laughing.
this information, and it's mind-boggling. It's just when somebody says it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Last thing about the dark world, he believes, and I shit you not, that he traveled time and saved the fucking planet.
Oh my.
Yes, he believes he had some sort of not major correction course for the path of the world that we are now today, but he believes he did like some sort of wizard wafting to steer us off of a calamity that was man. I don't know what the fuck else to call it, man. And save the entire world, and therefore we are all indebted to him, because without his intervention, we would not be here. And I wish I was
Really?
over embellishing. I wish I was bullshitting you, but I'm not. This is Arwin in a nutshell. Okay, I've always described him like this. If you haven't seen him for yourself, and I tried to describe him to you, there's no fucking way in the world you would
That's
believe
true.
me.
That's
There's no
it.
way.
That's it.
You have to see him for yourself. Otherwise, everything I've just said, you think, oh, this guy's just talking shit. I genuinely am not.
That's why I shared Jamie, because he has clips directly from Arwin. So I think that if you don't believe, like if you say no, you're exaggerating. That no one can be like that. Like, he is exactly like that. Go check out those videos, or go check him out on Rumble or any of the many ways you have. But
Yes.
yeah,
I think
Arwin is exactly like that.
The analogy
But
that I
please
would
don't
give,
give
like,
him money.
people that have like kind of watched. For myself, I was just like watched Mikey Smith on The Fringe for a long time. I saw him measuring the heat of the sun with an infrared radar. Yeah. And everything. I'm like, he's just doing it. Like, he's just being silly, right? And then I watched a live stream, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy's for real. Like, he's for real, completely lost. But he has like these adorable tendencies that are like, he's just a silly guy. And it's like, and then Monkey and CK and I, we just somehow or another found our way watching him. And then we introduced him to Dan Unfornicated. Calder's always been there too. Like, when he goes live, we're like, it's an experience and it's an adventure, and you can't describe Mikey Smith to an outsider. You just look stupid, and it's similar in a different way for Arwin, but it's like not believable unless you see it.
I wouldn't dare tell my friends, like my real life friends, some of the stuff like that I see with these people, because like, how are they? My friends, most of them don't speak English. Like, how are they going to believe me that all of this is real? And a lot of them don't really know. Like, I tell them, I do the weights, I do this and that, I watch videos, yada yada. But I can't really tell them, like, yeah, there's this guy that thinks he's a wizard, also an elf, and if you mention a crossbow, he just goes wild.
I mean, there are a lot of flat earthers. There are a lot of flat earthers out there that you can laugh at, and there are some that I don't, because they genuinely believe what they believe, and I guess that's fine in some respects. But when it comes to Arwin, this guy, and I'm not underselling this, he is the ultimate lolcow. I have never in my entire life found a guy that you can just make fun of absolutely everything about this fucking guy. You point me out to be a bigger lolcow, and I will debate you on it.
Oh my, yes. I would love to see
just for the audience,
can you an actual debate?
Can you define a lolcow for the audience, Roger?
Okay, well, a lolcow gives milk, right? Or a cow gives milk, right? It gives butter, it gives meat. A cow is a very giving animal.
Yeah.
When you put lolcow in front of it, LOL, that's what Arwin is, because every single part of him can be used for laughs.
Yep.
I'm
glad we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Roger, thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you very much for having me, buddy.
I loved it.
Amazing.
I love you guys. Max, I love you. Thank you so much for having
love
me. I really appreciate this. This is the first show I've ever been on where I was like the subject.
Dropping dimes in the
Max
foundry.
comes in and says, pew pew, and gifted 50
Oh, yes.
memberships.
Oh, yeah.
My
Max.
God. Wait.
He wants you to read all those, Max.
yeah,
That's
see,
why
I mean,
Max is doing
Yeah,
that.
read them all.
We'll do this very quickly. They went to Sea Lion Prime, Butch Convoy, The Boy Lambert, Vroom Vroom, it's Razor, The Uncurved Block, The Elmix, Catherine MC, Industrial Nerd, Clutch, John Davis, Anik, Philip Craig, and it didn't give any more.
They're on hold. Sometimes
Oh,
YouTube will
limiting
just
you.
keep it for new members, and then they'll get like gifted retroactively.
Yeah,
So.
that is wild. YouTube, come on, hand them out. Max made it rain, and you're like pissing in our barbecue. What the hell, you do, Max?
Yeah,
thank
if you're
you
not
so
subscribed, go ahead and
much.
subscribe. You'll get a membership.
Yeah,
There you go. Simple as that.
There you go.
with that, thank you, everyone. We're forwarding you over to MC Tune. Before you go, make sure to do a social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your street, and just subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. This was a blast. Buxot Buster said that we should do a part 2. You're more than welcome. You can reach out to me, to Roger, or anyone of us, and we'll get that sorted out. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Billy, Monkey Cat Pat, Icy Spin, Roger that, my bro, CK,
Thank you so
Bruce
much,
Wayne,
buddy.
Brenda, and Sunflower. Get with
Colder.
the times. It was a fucking laughing show, and you wanted to make it serious. Fuck you, Sunflower. Take care. Have a great night.